I keep my feet, shoulder length apart, and I crouch down a little bit. It gives you the best balance, best movement. If I have time, I'll step my foot in a little bit more, give myself a little more power so I can go through the ball, use my body weight.
You're not as far when you're going closed stance. You're a little wider when you go open stance.
A little bit wider going open stance, yes. Because if you're pulled out wide, I use open stance on a wide ball. I want to be able to use the up the line and the cross court. If I'm closed off, I have to pull that cross court across my body. It's a tougher shot.
Very nice. And obviously you must do the same, but you know.
I mean, for me, the wide stance is the best option for me. When I look at pictures when I'm hitting my forehand bad, I'm closed up, and I lose all my balance. I mean, you got to imagine if it's a really windy day, you want to have a wide base so someone can't push you over. If you have you lose all your strength and your balance. So for me, the wide base, shoulder width apart, it's the best forehand.
So you guys both like, for your forehand, the wide stance gives you more power, more chance to use your legs, and you want to hurt somebody.
Exactly.
How's your head movement?
It's pretty good. I like to keep it still. My dad was that was his big key. Keep your head still. I think in all athletics, you watch a guy on a basketball court, his head's still while he's a defender. You want to be the same on a tennis court.
Yeah, if your head's like a weeble wobble doll, it gives you problems.
It's huge for tennis because you got to watch that ball right under the strings. If you pull that head off at 1 second, that ball's hitting your frame, point over.
Let's have a look at a couple of things we've been working on with Bob's forehand. He's got an outstanding forehand. His brother Mike is going to do the feeding. Let's start out by feeding a couple of deep forehands and just looking at your forehand here, and then we'll hit all the forehand. See how he kind of plants on his back leg, open stance, and really drives into it really nicely. Very nice. Those are like spoon-fed forehands for you, huh?
Yeah, I like this.
Now let's do one right here, stepping in. Same forehand stepping in. See how he stepped in there, but more often than not, they like to hit an open stance. That's the one when you hit that, you like to come in the net in on?
I'll come in on this one right here. Yeah.
Very nice. Now hit a big open stance here. See how right there? Tell the people at home why you plant on that back leg like that's so heavy.
I plant there because I can go anywhere with the ball, and I can get more power. I use it to thrust me through the court. And to get back in the court if it's a wide ball.
Boom. So it's almost a hit and recovery shot in itself.
Yep. I'm back in.
Beautiful. It's like it's built-in own recovery. Andre does this really well, huh?
Yep.
And now you said Roger Federer is the king of it.
And he does it well, too.
And he does it real well. Hence, I guess why all those guys are pretty good players, huh?
Exactly. Yeah.
Swing him out wide a little bit on a couple of forehands. Very nice. See how he shuffles over? He makes that little squeaking noise. And why do you keep your foot pointed towards the court there on that?
It's just a gauge. I'm not thinking too much about that. I'm thinking more about the open stance.
I use it kind of like the rudder to kind of keep my balance so it's forward. Because I feel like if it's going like that way towards the fence, my balance is going to be hitting me towards the fence. I want my balance in the court so I can drive the ball in the court. Did I do what I preached? See how right there? My foot was forward the whole time, and I was aiming right there. How was that aim? I'm trying to get a two-step, kind of like a little shuffle. I try to keep my feet forward in the court, sit back on my hips, and drive through the ball. And then recover. I don't do it as much on the same as them. They do it in the same breath. It's like they hit and recover. I kind of hit, pause for a second, then use and move back. Because I don't hip thrust as much as they do. I'm a little older. I'm a little more old school. But it still works for me. Let's look a little bit at the long, loose finish and the quick recovery. Mike, why don't you feed him a couple more forehands? Look at that nice long swing. He has a really nice long, and then immediately upon hitting it, he darts back to the middle. Why do you get back to the middle after you hit that forehand?
Because the players are too good today. You got to move.
Would you, after you hit that forehand, is that your base to get back to where you need to be?
Depends where I hit the ball. If I hit the ball off the line, I'm going to want to. His best shot's an open court, cross court, so I'm going to get over a little bit farther.
But for the club player, would you say it's a good idea as soon as you hit to try to think about getting back to the middle?
This is where you want to be.
That's where you want to be.
Go to either side.
Okay, let's look at a few more. Look at that nice long swing. Freeze it here on this swing. Now, why do you finish up there?
That's the way I was taught. It's a more conventional style. It's an easier swing. You know, you see Andy Roddick today. He finishes down here a little more. It's a faster swing. It's harder to hit.
Or some of the Spanish guys finish behind their head.
Exactly. As the grips change a little bit more Western, you see guys finishing back here or down here. We have a little more cleaner game, so we like to finish right here.
I like that. You guys have a little cleaner game. Huh? That's why you're the All-American guys. All right, a couple more. Very nice. I do one with a higher finish here.
The higher? Like
yeah.
back here?
Show them what it looks like a higher finish. See that, right? It goes behind your head. All right, show me an Andy Roddick finish here. Freeze it. So he finishes, it kind of almost tucks in behind his hip there.
Yep.
And then the Spanish guy's behind their neck.
Yeah, they're starting their swings from up here a little more. I think Andy starts to swing up here. So he just comes down the ball hard like that.
And you're more like me. We finish, you know, right in the middle. Not too hot, not too cold. Right in the middle. Nice. Very nice. The reason why Andy finishes lower, he gets more of a whip and more of a torque swing, and he gets more of an explosive swing. So he gets more spin on the ball and more power by exploding on it.
More safety, too.
More safety. But it's a much tougher swing to learn. The safe swing is what, to me, is what the Bryan twins are doing right here. Look at the feet spread really nice, the head still. He's got the really loose swing. And the thing I like best about his swing is the hit and recover. Immediately upon hitting, he's looking to recover back to the middle. Because most of us are guilty of what I call admiration. When they hit a good shot, stop, and they stare at their shot, and they don't recover. You know, ooh, I hit a good one, but if the ball comes back, you kind of get caught on your next one like this. So it's real important. That's why he does so great at it. Hit and recover. Match point, big forehand. These basic forehand techniques will help you whether or not you're a beginner or advanced player. I'm 42 years old, and I'm still learning. I'm going to go out and try a few of these new tricks myself. I'd like to thank the Bryan twins today for coming out. I'd like to see you next time on Sports School.